Hello Cobras, it's my little Russian lady, and welcome back to Ocarina Time Randomizer. So, I know what remaining songs are left by process of elimination. We already know that Song of Storms, aka Rain Dance, is from getting the Ocarina of Time, so it's kind of a bare necessity. So that leaves Epona's song to be gotten from the Kakariko Village check, which requires the Forest, Water, and Fire medallions. The fire and water ones are both vanilla in their respective temples. And up here, that we get from the Colossus heart piece, is a purple rupee. Okay, cool. Okay, and here we are at Lake Hylia again. I could try to shoot for the sun and like use the Scarecrow song and everything, but like you have to be really weird. It like has to not be raining. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the Forest Temple. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying a few episodes ago, because this is the water temple right here. Let's not have things be weird as I try to hit this little crystal switch. And it always confuses me, like, just watch what this thing does. Like, it destroys itself and it goes to the top. I always think it's like a dead sword, and it's like, whoa, was it Princess Ruto in her dead state? No, that's not the Kase. The Casio. It's so weird. We're wearing the Goron tunic, and that's our get out of jail free card. Alright, well, I can do some weird things with the hover boots and already having the long shot, so what can I get started with? I could go straight to the Morpho once I get the boss key, but also something that's really beneficial to us is if we need to raise the water level super duper high. We also don't need to use a key right there. I can show you a little something once I get this Tektite all deadified, especially because I can use the health. Let's see if I can get this just right. I also want to see if I can do a gobble gobble thing as well. Let's just try it. Wow, I did it perfectly. So, yep, if you need to do that, you can go there, but I already have the water level as high as it needs to be. And then, yeah, that's where you can do the gobble gobble. It's fun to do right there. Whoa. Do the gok gok combo 3000 there, Link. That's kind of weird to say, but yeah. Let's have fun in the water temple and start working our way around. Let's go where we would normally see Ruto. I'm taking, like, the longest way around possible. My head's starting to feel weird, maybe because it's almost 2 AM and I need to get myself some sleep in these days for once instead of being like this. I mean, yeah, I don't really start classes until Monday, but I'm all situated to do so with a payment plan and everything, even though I could go for some scholarships or, you know, tax reductions of stuff, but I'm not going to concern myself too much. No Ruto cutscene because we are fighting these urchins. What are these called? Let's see. Spike, okay, pretty simple. You're like the dude in Splatoon that is definitely the first dude to be called Spike. Like, I mean, you're kind of changing your name away because instead of a Y, you have an I in your name, so you're being slightly original. Like, Spike, it's almost a good name to give to a dog as well. Just like Rex is better than King, even though Rex means king. I'm gonna open this without using a save state because it's the Giant's wallet. I'm happy with it. I did not know it was gonna be there, but I'm glad that it is. I now have a nice safeguard to use rupees with. But the most expensive thing that I would potentially want to buy is a Zora tunic, but I already have one now, so it's gonna be smooth sailing from here on out. I don't need to use the Megaton hammer unless I wanted to do like the hammer boosting glitch. Oh, I need to play Zelda's Lullaby. Give me a second. Double boost. Together we can show the world what we can do. You're next to me and I'm next to you, and the battle's won. And then we're gonna open this chest after using our fire arrows and everything. No fire arrows or weird positioning needed either. What's in this tiny little thing? It's going to be my little Russian lady. I already made that joke, but I'm just having fun with the voice because it's such a good vine. And I gotta say, Borzois have to be the funniest looking dogs ever with their alligator snouts. Even just thinking of them makes me cackle in joy. Doesn't this just lead to a Skulltula or to somewhere else? I think this is where I want to go with the long shot eventually and just work my way forward because this might actually be the way to the boss key, so I might as well try to nab it. No, like Nabbit that do it in New Super Mario Bros. U, and is he playable? I mean, it's Ravio, kind of the same appearance of everything in Link Between Worlds. Doom, oh come on. So I've yet to play as him in Hyrule Warriors. I want to get Hyrule Warriors Switch, but it's not an exactly pertinent purchase for me because I've played a lot of hours of that game on Wii U, and to get it on the Switch version would be a bit irredeemable of me, especially because I've barely played the 3DS version, but I know what to expect, really. And I don't need to be around here for Skulltula, but I'm in for the long haul. And we're having fun with our big Goron sword now. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Oh yeah, want to know a cool trick aside from singing country songs when you don't like country music? The spikes down there actually count as a fire hazard, so if you have the Goron tunic on, it actually lowers the damage you would take from the spikes. So that's your interesting trivia from T2 for today, even though I've learned that from watching people comment stuff on streaming. Even when there's a clear no backseating rule, people will still backseat. Oh, I thought that was way down. There's another Skulltula behind me, but I'm just gonna do what I'm doing here, and especially with the weird upskirt shots. Have this Zoran tunic on. Hahaha. Tuniket. Yeah, I don't need to do that annoying water raising room where the Tektite's like, hey, I'm gonna fall on you now, and screw up your plans in the last second. Speed through this to take down some spiky and shelly dudes. So by the way, this is the annoying room that the Zora tunic is most recommended for. All of this in a bag of chips for a grand prize of orienting yourself weirdly for a smoky. Okay. Prone to forget, Lord, I feel it. While the water is in the middle range, we want to go get this correct wall before anyone does the forgetting, because people often do the forgetting. Haha, do. I said do because I'm funny. And I got a small key, yay. No keys to be used there, because that's our rising path. Actually, I think I want to use the one in the higher up path, because that's the way to the rafty room, where it's like all waterfall-tastic, and not the one that's all crazy, but let's see. Let's get this ready right here. I could also use my hover boots, and it's also a good place for the Megaton strategy, but I'm just getting things all set up for me right here. I'm not going to trust myself with this stuff, and I hear a Tektite getting closer, dangerously close, and I'm just going to roll myself and be fast enough, please, and there we go. Good enough for me. Because C is for cookie. I said that back in Jabu Jabu last night. Wow. Alright, I have to do the thing again. Is there even a chest here? Oh, lovely. You always spook me. Hey! Alright, now I can squeeze out of the way for a nice main squeeze of a chest right here, which contains the key. We're just getting these out of the way. Jingle, cause why not? Alright, let's do the potential gobble gobble orientation again, but nope, not this quite stuff. Let's do some minor TDM for the episode of getting this going on, but speeding up at least a little bit. Alright, no need to use the key in the lower area, but for the upper one, it's nicely recommended, especially right to there. Alright, let's see how well I can do. This is the rafty fun room. But no need to get the Skulltula there. It's definitely one of my more favorite Skulltula locations in the game because it's fun to shoot your long shot all that way, especially when you're doing this rafty stuff. Just have to work with your death zones a little bit. Like that, yay! And then I can get ready for the one in the upper area. Hey, you counted for me. Okay, I'm kind of scared of my usage of stuff though. Nah, I don't need to worry so much here. We're on our way to Darklink, and this is a fun room because you don't need to be too sparing with the hitting of the switch and moving around so much because once I get started with this, I can just use my, you know what, my big Goron sword to kill the Tartars that are annoying. And also, when it's time to fight Darklink and not waste arrows or anything, we can use our hover boots. That's what I'm trying to go roundabout to. So here's a spot right here, and then another one. Snutter motto, and the Kushi, and the Wurzen, and the Shoosh, and Shoosher, and oh, NASA Tektite. You just imagine that Tektite being a very devout employee of NASA only to be laid off to become some pawn in the water temple in a Zelda game. I would love to do that though, just be an astronomer, get a job at NASA. You're like, sorry, you have to go to a fantasy world. Maybe that would be like interdimensional travel. Man, so much lore stuff. Hey, instead of the stuff I'm killing, is this the first like we're fighting in the game? I believe it is the case, and it's a nice kill indeed, getting to kill it with the lawn sword. Haha, that'd be funny if you got it from there. Don't you get the big lawn sword or big sword from somewhere like that, like Terran in the Oracle games? I don't know. I have to replay those. I remember enjoying them very much, almost considering them among my favorite Zelda games, not even just 2D games, but Link to the Past is definitely up there. Plus, it's something to beat Link Between Worlds and Minish Cap and other stuff. I guess Spirit Tracks kind of counts since we're fighting Darklink here in his creepy face of everything. Conquer yourself, man. Okay, my butter shoes are not really treating me too well. Even the tiny bit of land by the tree is something that's weird. I'm just like not even going to lock on. I'm going to face in a weird angle so I can do things like this and get the first hit going on. At least if we don't have double defense, I don't know if that really counts. I think his damage kind of does depend on your current HP, or at least how many hearts you've gotten in the game, so just gotta conquer yourself in the way you're doing and everything. I know I'm not even shielding myself because I don't use a shield with the big rolling sword. Yeah, I'm just killing you off screen. There we go. How many times am I Mac Wazowski? I guess that's just my kind of catchphrase. And no, the room was a decoy and it wasn't fun. Where am I going? Did I like backtrack to where I once was? Hello again, like I don't like you. Let's go through this room. I really miss the appearance of it being misty. Alright, this would be the long shot, but we already had the long shot. I think in my first seed I got the long shot from like the first chest. And here we got the compass to grab me some chests that I may have missed. I think there's going to be 1 or 2 chests along this way. There's at least a Skulltula as well, but I think there's 1 chest. And then it's going to bring us back to the dragon room, which I haven't visited already, so I think I am being pretty strategic in getting through this. This room is obnoxious no matter what you're doing. Even if you have the iron boots on, it's like the vortex still tries to suck you in to no avail to you. Absolute avail to them. Those dang vortices. And I got that Skulltula because I just like the aesthetic of getting the Skulltulas in the water temple, especially from underwater. Fight the current a little bit, and I also accidentally changed my tunic color, but oh well, that's just how I be. I'm actually going to use my butter shoes here. Please don't suck me in with the vortex. It should count as me floating on air anyway, so kaboom, here I am. Here I am again on my own. Hey, silver gauntlets! I've been waiting for lulz. Alright, I upgraded my Goron stuff, and now I can go back to the training grounds and feel better about everything, and also do the Naburu stuff and finish Spirit Temple and everything. Okay, but before I get too crazy, here's where I put things back together and drop down and get this chest that lies around here for me. Alright, just find a good angle. It's like up against here. And then I hit you. Well, I can go a little further back. It's like the dragon mouth is on a different plane of everything. Different playing field. Come on. No, I angled wrongly, and I might have to redo because dead zones are a pain. See, that's how we do it. And I'm just gonna ignore you guys because you guys are so annoying in close quarters, and I don't need to kill you to make this chest appear. Unless I do. That's just a lie for me. Watch it be a nice chest. Nope, it's a small key. Of course, I keep getting them when I don't need at least one of them to do that unnecessary Tektite water raising room. Oh, what a satisfying feeling of going fast and grabbing yourself back. That feels weird to say. And this is a kind of water raising room, but I'm backtracking through, so all I need to do is eliminate you, make my arrows back a little bit, and then hook shot over when you get the proper positioning. And I think what I'll go for next is the compass chest, because I have missed it somehow up to this point. That feels really awkward the way this is happening, because you're supposed to push the block forward from the other way, but that's how it be here. Also another annoying chest. Okay, I think I need a few keys to get around here. Come on. Weird little piano clangs that you're doing. Alright, now let's get to this room. And I'm gonna raw dog it with the regular boots all the way through. Or should I just have fun with the hover boots? Let's see if it's gonna give me a weird hover time. Okay, guess not. Come on, raw dog it game. I know you can, because you're gonna mess up things. Why is it like juggling me between everything? It's gonna push me around that way. Then you're Goro gonna double team me. I don't wanna get souped into the thing. Hey, you kinda did a good thing for me, you crazy Tektite you. Okay, I can't leave here without killing you guys and watching the hearts rain in all lovely like, especially with the fun of the Goron sword killing. Come on, let me get it before it disappears, and I wanna very adamantly stay with my hover boots here. Alright, I'm gonna be ready to make another save state here, because there's the stingers and the annoying block pushing puzzle down there. But if you were to do it properly, you can angle yourself and get your training from Dodongo's Cavern again. It's kind of a theme for things I've been doing. You can get yourself like that, so no annoying bomb explosions. Even though as many tries as it may take, you can still mess up. But here we go with the save state. I probably can make it easy enough for me to, with my hover boots without having to jump so crazily. I could use the hearts from you guys, but it's not quite necessary, and I still have a thing. I'm gonna leave you alive. Maybe you're gonna drown and the token's gonna rust around and break into bits and flow through the river and go into my collection screen or something. I feel weird with that. Let's go see what's in the boss key. Alright, I have a weird story with this. in my first seed, I did get 100%, but I couldn't reach the boss key because the boss key held a small key, and it was, of course, locked behind the small key. And hey, look, indeed, the boss key is here, so I can go fight Morphin now if I want, so I guess I will do that. You know the way out of here. You just speed through, and it takes you back to the back and forth vortex room. Like the ice cavern with the boots, taking you back to the entry room. A couple more places to play Zelda's Lullaby, the first place, and then the middle place. Then it takes you to this weird place where you think it would be the block pushing thing, but then you realize, hey, the ice switch isn't here. And there's no real damage boosting stuff to do. Oh wait, I messed it up. I remember how to do the thing, because you just want to be right up against it. Hey, I'm floating, Mom, look at me. Let me just do that right there, and float down. Then I mashed the A button before the water comes back. I was about to. I saw the first frame of it, and hey, small key again. I don't need it for that one room, though. So by process of elimination, Morpha holds the dungeon map for us. Just because I like validation, I'm gonna go through here. Is it gonna lock behind me? I guess not. Hey, Mr. Tech-Tie, I'll agree that you are a Tech-Tie. Hi, can I see you? I was trying to sing Mr. Douchebag, but that's more fitting to when I did the old LP. Careful, no seizures, Link. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing. I think it's gonna work with the bigger one sword, so let's just try it. Let's just go, boom, a little swing right there, and then I put on the boots, and then I save state, then I just keep on pausing, then I build up my speed while I do this, and try it again, and get ready and move backwards. It's not gonna be fast enough for me, so it's gonna be easier with the Megaton hammer. Just bear in mind, it's easier to do. Just swing at the wall once, and while that animation is taking place, you just switch to the hover boots and hold backwards and hope that you get enough speed to move yourself this way. Alright, I don't trust my butter shoes with going up the slope, neither do I trust the anchor legs rather. Okay, let's just, am I getting this first try? I'm getting this first try, okay. Just don't talk and that breeds you to victory. Alright, we're just jumping straight into the fray, no need for any crazy entryway of everything. I know, Morpha, you want to do damage to me, but I'm not going to let you do damage to me. I'm going to do damage to you, like this. If I can even get a hold of your ball head thing, come on. I'm just doing it at the exact wrong rhythm. There we go, there's the thing, but I couldn't do much of nothing. Oh no, you're doing damage to me. You look like the same textures of the silver skill, man. Ow, you tossed me. Hey, it's a nice new angle, though. Alright, I'm finally doing damage to you, even if it's just one little slice and then another. Good enough, I guess. I know, you're practically just a tub of water in this, so I just do my weird stabs and hey, that was good enough, I guess. More fuel is definitely more interesting. That's probably an unpopular opinion. Actually, it probably is popular in the minds of people. People just don't say much about Morpha because if they're thinking water temple, they're thinking tedium of switch to the thing, not know where to go, even though this really isn't such a bad temple. I think this is probably one of the less difficult temples. It's just annoying having to find everything. There's a thing not up top, but I want to drop down onto it and be careful with my scaling of everything. Yep, we already knew it would be the dungeon map, but I kind of forgot for a second anyway. But let's get into this. Blue rupee, one for the counter. No, just kidding. I'm gonna fall back on my word. I'm gonna do a little gag thing in editing where I add it on. I'm like, that's such an annoying extra step for me to do in editing. Sorry for the weird belches I've been doing in this recording session. And hey, it's daytime in Lake Hylia now, so now we can do this, even though I think I could have done it sooner. We can do plenty of things. It's a chest now instead of just an outcropping of fire arrows. So yeah, I could have gone down to the lowest one I could go without it being filled with water, and hookshotting to the chest or to the scarecrow that would appear, and getting the golden gauntlets. Okay, let's just go ahead and upgrade to that already. So next time on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer, let's just jump into it. It being the adult side of the Spirit Temple, and having some straight up fun raising hell, because we've had the mirror shield since the end of episode 2. Yeah, until next time, do not toast yourself, and remember, this is gonna be a fun time as we get to the double digits.